And we welcome you back to the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center here in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Great views of this tremendous facility here just south of uptown Charlotte, North Carolina. We're just across the state border. And it is opening day of the 2025-26 ACL season. Had a chance to watch women's singles, junior singles, and a lot of great action earlier today from here inside the Rock Hill Sports and Events Center. As we now move on to our main event in college, which has been dominated by the Winthrop Eagles. Of course, their university is just, 3 minutes from here?
Yeah, you can walk there.
Yeah.
You can walk there.
Incredible team, great program led by their head coach, Dusty Thompson. They just kind of see him off in the background in black. So he'll be watching on, and we are set to go here for doubles.
Yeah,
all right, Trey, you get a chance to watch these guys a lot, and we had a chance in our earlier broadcast to talk about Oklahoma State, Tennessee, East Carolina, Barton, Adrian, forgot to mention them. I mean, some big programs, but this is the gold standard right here, the Winthrop Eagles.
Yeah, certainly. This is the team to beat, and right now they got in this college doubles tournament all Winthrop players here in this one. So I think it's good to maybe talk a little bit first. We're just gonna have one finals match here, and that'll conclude our stream. Just the finals. Everything went so long earlier today. Just have time for this finals, but it's good to just talk about the collegiate program. So how does college work this year? Well, there is a ranking system that's going to come out once a month between now and the national championship, as Jake Hernandez tries a shot there. As they go through, there will be 8 different collegiate meets, and then there's always a collegiate doubles and singles event at all of the opens. You have to compete in at least one of those tournaments, whether it be a meet or an open event in singles or doubles, in order to be a part of that ranking system. And there will be a top 10 released. Certainly plenty of Winthrop players will be on there. But at the first 2 meets, one was at the University of Massachusetts Amherst, and one was at the University of Tennessee Knoxville. Over 50 players from 5 different schools were at each event, which really, really means that the collegiate program continues to grow. So really, really cool.
And again, for this championship, we got Josh Quinn and Dylan Graham teamed up against Eddie Wenker and Jake Hernandez.
And this is round limited. We spent all this time talking about there's no round limits. Well, college, ACL College and ACL High School as developmental programs still maintain the round limited format. So this is 12 round limited. Okay, there will be no. We won't play a full of 21 unless it's 21 before 12 rounds is up. This is also a double elimination bracket. Eddie Wenker and Jake Hernandez are the ones that are undefeated, meaning that if Josh Quinn and Dylan Graham win, then we will go to a winner-take-all game 2.
Round 3 already, 5-0. Quinn and Graham here from the outset.
Yeah, and really new this year, too, is the streaming schedule to include college and high school. Now, normally we'd show high school as well, but because of the marathon games and junior doubles began at 4 p.m., we weren't able to show the high school doubles final. But here, across all these different opens, the goal is to get college doubles and high school doubles at a minimum and on all the different open streams. Gives it a little bit different variety of action, and in an effort to grow those 2 individual programs.
Nice bag. That rolled over the entire pile.
Josh Quinn, of course, reigning doubles collegiate champion alongside Luke Bryant. Now competing this year with Dylan Graham as Josh Quinn. Looks like that's who they'll be matched up with at all the doubles events. Dylan Graham in particular was one of the top 5-star type of recruits that Dusty is really focusing on each of the years. So Dylan Graham in practice, from what I'm hearing, is one of the best on the team already coming in as a freshman. So Dylan Graham alongside Josh Quinn is going to be a very tough team to beat.
And there is Dylan Graham on the left side, going against Jake Hernandez here on this side. Again, 5-0, round 5. Well, what a difference, right? We've been playing first to 21 all day, and now to have round limited, you're like, wow, we're almost done already.
Right, it's wild.
Yeah. Again, Winthrop led by their head coach, Dusty Thompson, on hand to watch his players. clean around there, stays 5-0.
As far as the college meet schedule, maybe you're watching this and you're saying to yourself, oh man, I'm in college, I want to play. Well, at all of the ACL Opens, there's always going to be a college singles and a college doubles. However, if you're also interested in the college meets, which is only events, they're single-day events, so you can do all singles, doubles, and teams in one day, and you're just saying to yourself, I want to earn an automatic bid, I want to be ranked, I want to try my hand in it. They're completely free to enter. There are 8 of them. 2 of them have already passed. The next one is at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater on October 11th. There's another October 18th at East Carolina University. Winthrop is hosting one on October 25th. November 8th, Oklahoma State hosts. November 22nd, Iowa Lakes Community College. And then December 6th, Adrian College is hosting. So all of that information is available. You go to the theacl.com. Under Play Cornhole, there's the ACL College page. That ACL College page has all of the meet schedules, the timing, registration. Again, completely free to enter for any collegiate player.
Well, round 7, and we got ourselves a game all of a sudden. It was 5-0, but now 5-4. Graham sneaks it in, but he is concerned because it looks like those bags are going to go, and they do.
Now, the question is, will that come back on the fast side? It does.
Yep. Graham shovels that last one in. So wash to make it 5-4. Here's Dusty. Again, Dusty Thompson, head coach for the Winthrop Eagles. What a program. They get so much support from the university. It's been a great partnership. Dusty's done a really good job. Trey, you're a part of that as well, growing this program. And scholarships being given out to these players, funding from the university for travel. They are really just setting the gold standard of what is to come here on this college platform for the ACL.
Yeah, no, certainly, and there are leaders there, but it continues to grow. I can't tell you how many different calls we've had this year of groups just wanting to set up programs, right? So there's some that launched this year, but there's some that are heavy in planning stages that won't launch for another 12 to 18 months. So the collegiate program will continue to grow as the competition does.
And it doesn't take a whole lot to start, Trey. I mean, like you said, just reach out if you want to start something. I had a couple of kids, and I'm sure they reached out to you from Salisbury, Maryland. I think it's just 2 of them who have started their own program up there, and they're like, you know what? There's only 2 of us, but we're going to build it.
Well, some of them are starting things like clubs, which are student-led organizations, and others are going for more of a hybrid sport where you have actual head coach overseeing some players competing. So, I mean, we see some more members there, Gavin Hammond, Hayden Gonzalez, some of the top players on the team.
A little timeout for the teams to talk things over. 5-4 here in round 8. And the board, as you can see, is just a mess, and Josh Quinn is just going to board it.
Oh, and he was hoping it wasn't going to fall, but it does.
Oh, it did fall.
That's going to be a lead change.
Yeah, you can see he was just trying to lightly put it on the board. The last second they fell, 8-5.
4 rounds remaining here.
Dylan Graham right down the middle. Again, that's Dylan Graham on the left, who Trey talked about. Big prospect for Winthrop. Just got word from Corey.
Top 10.
He's saying, yeah, that Dylan Graham finished top 10 in the Advanced Singles World Championship. Just 2 months ago in this building.
This would be in to tie it.
Good shot. Hernandez just shaking his head, frustrated. Gives up the lead, so tied at 8, 3 rounds left. Eddie Winker there on the left. Good looking bag, sneaks its way in. Love this angle sometimes. You can really see how flat the bags are. Such a great shot. I say that with a complete jealous tone in my voice. As I'm sure you can tell. It looks so good. Oh, nice shot.
And Eddie Wanker gets himself a couple points, and now with 2 rounds remaining, Wanker and Hernandez have a 2-point lead. Wanker and Hernandez, I think, just from my personal observation of them, are a 1 + 1 = 3 type of doubles team. They certainly are both really talented and have had their ups and downs when it comes to singles, but I think they play better as a doubles team than they do as individual singles players. I think there's a chemistry. They've now played together for 2 years. They've been the main kind of duo and partners together, and I think that has really led to them being very successful. We're seeing that here, them sitting in the king seat. This is in to give a 1-point lead to Josh Quinn to win it.
Gets it down the middle.
And now
11-10, 1-point game, final round.
This is where round limit is fun, right? It's the last round, a 1-point game. Quinn and Graham win it. We go to game 2. Wanker and Hernandez win it. It's over.
He'll have some work. He left room open for Josh.
Brings it a little bit closer.
Yeah, helped himself out a little bit. Does not get any help from Josh. Stepping way out and collects it.
But this is for the win to go to game 2.
And spins it in. Yep, nothing he can do here.
Going to game 2.
Josh Quinn, Dylan Graham. Back and forth, able to erase that deficit, come back and force winner take all. Fitting, right? You get a chance to sit on their practices. I can't even imagine what it's like to watch these guys. I mean, just the competition, right? Up and down the roster.
Well, let's say they have a lot of fun, too. I mean, their practices, there's practice, I would say, which is very structured when Dusty comes in. He has a set way that he wants them practicing. But then there's, they kind of use the ACL HQ as just kind of a facility to practice on their own. And so when they're practicing on their own, yeah, they have plenty of fun. Let's just say that.
Interesting the follow through here by Dylan. Just haven't had a chance to watch him. Watching his follow through, he really goes up on his tiptoes. See on the backside, he's like, really rocks to the front of his feet. And a 2-0 lead for Graham and Quinn.
So this will be our last game of the day that we bring you coverage of. Not immediately. The last game of the day. And then we move on to tomorrow, where we'll have open doubles action. So there'll be rounders in the morning. We won't stream that. We'll jump into the bracket. Looks like about 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. into the evening, Jeff and I will be bringing you all the coverage. And then Singles Sunday. I think we start bright and early on Singles Sunday, if I remember correctly. I think it's like 10 a.m. or so. I'll tell you in a second.
And that went down the middle by Wanker, but it's going to be a couple of more points on the other end, so 4-0.
Yeah, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. going open singles action, so we'll bring you the Tier 1, the highest CPI level. Well, technically, it's open to any CPI level. You could play up if you wanted to.
I meant to ask you this earlier, probably. You know what? I guess we can table this conversation for tomorrow, but just briefly. So the new CPI, Is it like in tennis with their rankings, their player rankings?
I'm not familiar with tennis, so elaborate.
If you have basically you're ranked on a scale of 1 to 8, basically, I think.
Yeah, this is 1 to 12, mimicked after a cornhole score, 0 to 12, I should say. So 0 to 12, and we've never seen anyone get close to a 12.
Yeah, no
right?
one gets an 8 in tennis.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. But basically, you play within your level: 5s
Yes.
and 6s, 3s and 4s, 1s and 2s.
Yeah, they have a level in which you can, the maximum that can play within this division, right? So they do it that way so that if people wanted to play up, they always could, right? So if I was a 5.0 and I wanted to try the highest division, I could try it, right? I might get my butt kicked, but that's a decision I can make. So
right.
in this instance, yes, it's a maximum per tier in which you can compete. And at some point, we'll release kind of actually how it's structured, but it's a lot of capturing data from points per round, differential per round over the past 2 seasons, plus a lifetime win-loss record weighted against both your opponent and based on big push there by Wenker. Win-loss record based on you and your opponent, and it also depends on the level in which that occurred. So if you beat a really good player at an open, that's worth the most amount of points. But if you lose to someone who has a much better CPI from you at a local event, your CPI really won't move that much.
Right. Well, you mentioned it a second ago, that push shot by Wenker. Terrific shot. Ties this at 4 here in round 5.
Tied at 4. We'll stay at 4. This has been even Steven in both games. A lot of the team members are scattered around here who didn't make it all the way to this point, still tuning in to watching. See Maddie McBride, Luke Herbert, Josie Claire, Aiden Gonzalez.
Wenker's third bag is good. Last bags of the round. And Josh able to go down the middle to keep us tied at 4. Quickly on to round 7.
Brian Corder says Dylan changed his throw, way less movement. Tried to limit that movement. We talk about players wanting to elevate their game. That's a lot of times what they do. Take a look statistically. In game 1, Dylan Graham was the leader. Dylan Graham threw an 11.33 in game 1, threw 22 out of 24. Here in game 2, I won't make a comment of how he's playing.
Understood.
There's Zach Stickney.
6-4. Quinn and Graham break the tie. Round 8.
Ooh, and now do we just get... No rolls. I mean, there was a roll there. No airmails yet. Do we see one from Wenker, or does he go roll? Oh, he's going roll.
Oh, wow. Skips it over and in. Great looking bag.
Oh, this could be big points for Wenker. Could be the lead if he can do that again.
Oh, he does. Back to back. Josh's got some work to do and throws it off the back.
This could be a big spot.
Oh my gosh, he hits it again 3 times in a row. Perfect execution by Wenker.
That is going to be a massive lead change to make it 11-6.
3 times in a row.
Wow.
just able to just perfectly execute it. Just hit the front of that bag and roll it in. 11-6. Again, Wenker and Hernandez came in as the king seat. Quinn and Graham won game 1.
There's more Winthrop players, all 3 on the team.
Quinn and Graham get a couple back to make 11-8. Just 3 rounds left. We're in round 10. Quinn fires it in. Wenker blocks right in front of the lane side of Quinn.
And this is an advantage right now for Wenker. Oh, and he's stacked. I like this. I like this conversation to be had. What's interesting is I'm not seeing Coach out there. Like normally, I think Coach would be out there if they weren't playing against each other. I think right now he's kind of like, I want to see what these guys are going to do. He kind of says stay center.
So what do you do? What do you like here with those bags stacked on top of each other?
Probably a cut roll. I don't know if it's going to end up well. But,
oh my gosh,
that'll work.
Incredible shot.
Dusty's reaction.
Wow.
Coach Thompson back there. You like that one.
Incredible shot.
Let's see if Wenker goes straight at this or if he tries that same shot.
All right, that's now taking the cut here out of the option for Quinn. Dylan Graham saying, I like sit, so just sit in behind. That's exactly what he does.
A lot of pressure on Wenker now. All the Winthrop teammates want an airmail. And he hit it.
They get it. So good.
The key is that they maintain the lead.
I still can't get over that cut shot by Josh Quinn. I mean, all the bags are stacked up pretty much on his side. Somehow still get to go right to left. Two rounds left.
These are the last bags they'll throw, barring overtime. And I now feel comfortable saying it. Dylan Graham just threw a perfect game. He will, if we go to overtime, you can still say he threw a perfect regulation game. And across 2 games now, he has thrown 46 out of 48.
Wow, look out here. If Quinn can collect this tray.
Could be game over.
Yeah.
And a double dip.
Oh, good bag.
Oh, here it comes. If you trampoline off, we could be looking at a win. You got to get them all.
Oh, and fires into the pile, spins off. He knows a huge missed opportunity. Dylan told him it's okay. He might get another shot at it. Oh, that one rolls in by Wenker. That roll shot's been so good for him.
Now you got to get them all. Have to. Knocks 2 in, and if I understood correctly, okay, right now you're a 5 on 7.
Yeah, because they've got one off, right? Quinn's got the one off.
Oh, my gosh. Now you're in a situation where it's so fitting it comes down to this. 7 on 5, if you lay on the board, you're going to overtime. Guess what I'm not doing if I'm Eddie Wenker? Allowing this game to be determined by my opponent on the other end who just threw a perfect game in regulation. That's not happening. I am going for this. Whether I think my best shot is a roll or my best shot is an airmail, I am going for this.
Well, his roll bag has definitely been excellent.
Roll bag has been excellent. If I'm finding a reason to maybe not do it, and I'm not saying I'm definitely set on this, is that gray bag is slightly elevated, so you have to get up if you're going to do the roll. You got to get some extra pop.
Yeah, it's a pretty steep angle, isn't it?
I would... you know what? I would hate to throw a really good roll and not be rewarded based on how the bag lands. I might go airmail here and just try to win it myself. But he has been so good on the rolls. I don't know. This is tough. What do you want to do? In for the win.
And it skips off to the left.
It stays on, though, so he played it conservative. And because of that, we are going to overtime. And now they put the bags in the hand of Dylan Graham.
Again, that's Dylan on the left. Jake Hernandez on the right. Sudden death here as we move into round number 13. Next points win.
First two in for each player.
Oh, that one just caught enough of the hole to slow it down, put it in.
Last bag by each player.
Thought it was going to be a little short. This one's got to be in, and it is.
Wow.
Clutch round.
And even through one round of overtime, Dylan Graham stays perfect. 12.0 PPR there. And now we go back down to this end. Wenker has had the edge here.
You have a little bit of work to do there. He's got plenty of bags left.
Quinn's reactions after each bag are so extreme. I have no idea if it's going to go in or if he just shanked it off the side. You see just the back and forth. He's
Herky-jerky.
It's on a joystick, and that is trouble, Jeff.
Oh, Wenker's roll bag had been so good, but that one checks up too short. And Quinn now sits on top, so they're stacked up in front.
That helps. You got to go airmail. Jeff, if he actually drags that other bag, they'll win it. So there's an upside to actually win here, but you got to be in no matter what.
He is going up trying to get it on the backside, and it rolls in.
He does.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
We go to the third overtime. Watch it again. He goes up, and it goes.
Just caught enough of the hole.
Graham's first bag was in.
That one should be okay. Last bags. And it's got to be in. It is. Clean on this end.
Fourth overtime we're going to, and Dylan Graham stays perfect.
32 for 32.
Corey from the truck, that's a great poll. Even our round-limited games are marathons today.
Oh, interesting here now.
Could that be it? Could that be it?
Is that bag going to fall back at all? Was trying to move. But now Josh has got a lot of work to do. Oh, Wenker helps him out, though.
He kind of gave it back. I think he rushed it a little bit, but all right. So if you're Josh, what your stakes right now? you have the lane open on the left side. You could just slide it in. If you just slide it in, Wenker has a bag. If he goes in, he wins. You could throw an airmail. If you throw an airmail, it's a 7-on-5. You lose the game if you miss. If you hit the drag, then Wenker has to go in just to stay alive. But you can't come up short or anything because then it's over already. You got to get a bag in. That's why if he goes push, they can't bunch.
Ooh, fired that one.
Okay, wait.
Hard.
All right, so is that, yeah, that's it. That's a 6-on-5. That's going to do it. Wow.
So Quinn with the rifle shot fires it off the back of the board. Yeah, and that's going to bring it to an end.
That is unreal. And how about, I think it's a little bit of an upset. You'd argue that's maybe the A team for Winthrop and Graham and Quinn, but shows you how deep they are. Wow, how about it?
Eddie Wenker, Jake Hernandez win the college doubles event for Winthrop here in Rock Hill. Boy, and you're right, they're all so good.
Loaded.
Well, that will wrap things up here this afternoon from Rock Hill, South Carolina, opening day of the 2025-26 season. Congratulations to all the winners today in the senior singles, women's singles, junior singles, and of course to the Winthrop Eagles. And to Eddie Wenker and Jake Hernandez for winning the doubles event. What a great first day. A lot more to come. We'll switch over to pro doubles for a fun Saturday afternoon coming up here from inside the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center. For Trey Ryder and for Corey, I'm Jeff. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you all, and we will talk to you tomorrow here from Rock Hill.